Hello, today I want to show a few things about the prompt API on Chrome. Currently, the status of the API is experimental, but we can still try it on Chrome Canary. You can find the explainer on GitHub. So let's click the link and see this page. So I will demonstrate zero-shot prompting, system prompts, ancient prompting, function calling. Multi-inputs will not be covered today. I haven't figured out how to do it yet. Be patient with me. I'll get this covered in the future. Multimodal inputs was announced back in May at Google I/O 2025. That people can use audio or image as the input and ask Gemini Nano to produce a text output. Next, okay, structure output is like a new feature. It was introduced a couple of weeks before Google I/O 2025. I will do an example with Gemini Nano returns a structure output, and the output is parsed into a JSON object. So let's start. So my use case is I am a chemistry teacher and I want the Gemini Nano to answer a few questions about the periodic table. Given a valid chemical, the Gemini Nano should provide the atomic number, the symbol, the number of protons, the number of electrons, and finally the mass. Then I create a tool that calculates the neutron of an element. So the number of neutrons equals to mass minus the atomic number. So this example should able to demonstrate the capability of the prompt API on Chrome. So I opened a DevTool console on my Chrome Canary browser. The version of the browser is 139. So let's check whether or not the API is supported. So language model in self. The result is true. So this Canary browser supports the prompt API. Next, let's check whether or not the model is available. So language model dot availability. So this function returns a promise. So I need to await the promise. The result is available. So the model is available, and I can use the API to create a session and perform zero-shot prompting. So session equals await language model dot create. So the number of maximum tokens is 6,144. 0 token has been used yet. The temperature is 1. Top K is 3. So let's do some examples of few-shot prompting though. Okay. What does a lawyer do? A lawyer is an attorney. Okay. Next. What is a periodic table? I mean, I'm a chemistry teacher, right? I want to know what a periodic table is. It takes some time to generate an answer. So a periodic table is a tabular arrangement of chemical elements organized by their atomic number and atomic mass. So Gemini Nano is capable of doing zero-shot prompting. after we are done with the LLM, we need to destroy the section to free up any resource used. If I try to use the destroyed section to ask a question, an error is thrown. So next, let's try a system prompt. I'm going to paste some code to the console. So you are a chemistry teacher who memorized the periodic table. Given an element, return the symbol, atomic number, number of protons, electrons, and mass. The answer should be delimited by comma and without spaces. If the input is not an element, say I do not know that element. So next, I use the prompt API to create a session. So in the create function, I pass an option to it. The option has an initial prompts. So the role is system, and the system prompt is the value of content. So like Gemini Nano has the context, it knows what its responsibility is. Like when it encounters a valid chemical element, it should return the symbol, atomic number, protons, electrons, and atomic mass. So when the input is invalid, Nano should just reply, I do not know what this element is. So let's try with some valid and invalid inputs. So, so the symbol of gold is AU, the mass is 197. Where are the decimal places? Okay. Either the second value is the atomic number or the number of protons. But it's okay, it's because the atomic number equals to the number of protons. So the atomic number is 79, number of protons is 79, and the number of electron is 79. So, okay. Well, Pikachu is my favorite Pokemon, but he is not a valid chemical element. So Gemini replies, I do not know that element. So far so good. So let's try iron. Fe, the mass is 30. So atomic number, proton, and neutron are all 26. Okay, let's try hydrogen. So hydrogen has symbol H. Everything is 1. Okay. Well, I'm not so sure why atomic number or number of protons is not returned. I expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values, and Gemini returns only 4. I'm a little surprised. Let's provide some examples to Gemini Nano, so Nano knows what I am looking for. I expect 5 values instead of 4 value, and it is possible with N-shot prompting. Next, I'm going to use the technique of N-shot prompting to provide some examples to Nano. So I revised the system prompt a little bit. So you are a chemistry teacher who memorized the periodic table. Given an element, return the symbol, atomic number, number of protons, neutron, and atomic mass with 2 decimal places. If the input is not an element, say I do not know that element. So initial prompts provide the system prompt, the user input, and the expected output that Nano should provide. So if the input is hydrogen, So name is hydrogen, symbol is H, atomic number is 1, protons 1, electrons 1, mass is 1. So iron is the input. So name is iron, symbol is Fe, atomic number proton and electrons are 26. The atomic mass is 55.845. So okay, so if the input is Pikachu, the response is I do not know that element. So we should be very familiar with this step, like create a new session. So number of tokens consumed is 240. Well, it makes sense because the initial prompts array has more elements, right? System row appears once and 1, 2, 3, 4 user inputs and 4 AI responses. So let's try with gold. Nice. Name is gold, symbol is AU, atomic protons, electrons have the same value. The value is 79. The atomic mass is 197.07. Okay. Let's try, I don't know, like silver. Name is silver, symbol is Ag, atomic number is 47. The atomic mass is 107.87. Wow, so many 7. Okay. Let's see. Table salt. I don't know, the toothbrush. I do not know that element. Cool. Let's try, I don't know, chlorine. Mass is 35.45. Atomic number is 17. Protons 17. Electrons 17. Symbol is Cl. Name is chlorine though. So Nano is very smart. It knows that I want a JSON string. Like the output looks like a JSON object, but it is actually a string. So if I assign it to a variable and JSON.parse result, I don't know, like data, I can access the properties. Pretty cool, right? But I think we can do it better. We can provide a schema to Nano, and Nano is smart enough to return a structure output instead of a string that contains a JSON data. So in the next while, we will try a structure output. This is the JSON schema of the structure output. So it is an object and name, symbol, atomic, protons, electrons, and mass are required field. No additional properties. The type of name is string. The type of symbol is string. Atomic, protons, electrons, and mass are numbers. So far so good. And this is the system prompt. It is the same as before. Next, create a session with the system prompt. Now I ask Nano to provide the structure output. So the input is gold, and the response constraint, I pass the JSON schema. Result is a string, I think. Yep. And then JSON.parse result gives me a gold object. So gold.name, gold.symbol, AU, gold.atomic 79, gold.mass 197.2, gold.proton 79, electrons, sorry, 79. So I don't have to provide examples to Nano. I provide the JSON schema to it. Then Nano is able to return a structure output with the correct properties and the correct type. So type of gold.name is a string, type of gold.mass is a number. Cool. Let's try my favorite Pokemon. Oh god. This I don't know why. I don't know why, so maybe I should ask the Chrome team for help later. And here I try silver. I call JSON.parse.result and destructure the object. So name is silver, symbol is AG, atomic is 108. I forgot to destructure mass. Can I do it again? Okay, and now mass is 170.26, and atomic is 108, and mass minus atomic, and net the floor. So neutron of silver is 62. Okay, then gold dot mass minus gold dot atomic, and then map dot floor 118. Yep. So next, I want to write a tool that calculates neutron for me, so I don't have to do the math myself. So I need to create 2 sessions in order to demonstrate a function calling to calculate the neutrons of a valid chemical element. So this is session number 1. You are a helpful assistant. You have access to the following tools. Neutron, a tool that can calculate the neutrons of a chemical element. To use it, write neutron expression, where expression is a valid chemical element. Do not provide explanation. Otherwise, Nano may write something to justify its answer and break the regular expression in a helper function that I'm going to create. So schema 2 is a JSON schema that has 2 properties: atomic and atomic mass. The second session, you are an expert that returns the atomic number and mass of a chemical element. The atomic mass should return 2 decimal places. If input is not an element, return I do not know the element. Next, I am going to define a function that uses of sections in order to calculate the neutrons of a valid chemical element. Okay. So prompt with 2, expect a prompt. The prompt should ask for the neutrons of a chemical element. Session ask Nano to return any information related to the element. Match uses a regular expression to detect the existence of neutron. So if match is defined, then the second element of the match array is the symbol. Then section 2 uses the symbol and schema 2 to return a JSON object in a string format. JSON.parseData returns a JSON object, and it is destructured to return the atomic number and the atomic mass of the element. So neutrons equals to mass minus atomic. So neutron is a whole number, so I use map.round to get the whole number back. Then I add the result to the section and return the neutrons of the element. So if the assistant didn't want to use the tool, just return the result that session generated earlier. So let's do some testing. So what are the neutrons of silver? So the mass is 107.8682. The atomic number is 47. The neutron is 61. Yep. So what are the neutrons of gold? 63. Try again. Okay. So, yep, so the function, like the prompt2 function, need to use the neutron tool, and the second element of the match array is AU, and AU is the symbol of gold. So session 2 retrieves the atomic number and the atomic mass of gold, and the neutrons are 118. So let's try, I don't know, like carbon. So 12 minus 6, yep, 6 point something, and 6 point something is rounded to 6. So the neutrons of carbon is the neutrons of carbon are 6. So same 35. Let's see. Same. Okay, the atomic number is 30. 65 point something. Okay. Can I try some like elements that are not popular? I don't know. Maybe titanium. Okay. Once upon a time, I listened to a song, titanium, right? I think I don't remember who the singer is. Titanium. So 26. Is it 26? Let's see. Titanium. It's either 25 or 26. Let's ask Gemini. Right. What are the neutrons of titanium? So 26. Oh yes, yes. Nano returns the correct answer. Cool. So the tool works. It calculates the neutrons for me, so I don't have to do the map manually. So this is it. I have demonstrated zero shot prompting, system prompt, and short prompting, structure output, and function calling today. So if you are interested in the prompt API, feel free to sign up the EPP, right? Join the EPP and you have access to the prompt API and other API, and you can try to call the functions by opening a dev tool console and start typing to get the responses that Nano generate on your behalf. So I hope you enjoy the demonstration and apply like ideas that are related to AI on local like device such as like a Canary browser. So I hope you have a good day and goodbye.